Ooh, what is going on, people? Make sure that I'm zooming in. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I hope you're all having a good day today so far. We're going to be working on the black car under us, and the goal today is to basically figure out what's causing my no start issue. But first, I would like to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel the past couple of days. It really means a lot to me, guys. Also, David Patterson for dropping the shout out on his review video with the red ACR. I definitely have a couple more for him to review. For those of you who are new and haven't seen any of the previous videos, I actually own quite a few cars, and the whole point of this channel is to kind of force me to get them done. Right? If I gotta put out content, it's gonna force me to work on the cars and get them done instead of having them sit in the backyard with a car cover for years. So hope you all like that content that's gonna be coming up. Take a moment to check out all the previous videos, that way you are 100% caught up. But if you're not, or if you don't have time, I'll make sure to recap a little bit of it, and that way you guys can get up to speed with the builds. But today we're gonna work on the black car. But one more thing, I want to give back. I want to give back to you guys. So I'm thinking when we get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna do a little giveaway. Nothing crazy, but something for you guys. Something anybody who watches the channel can use. As long as you own a car, you'll be able to use it. Alright? So let's get started with the video. First and foremost, we need to uncover the black car as always, because I don't want the paint to go bad like it did on the red car. It's not looking too good. But I'm gonna give an update video of the red car next. We're also gonna go and work on the Subaru. The STI is back, so I gotta drop that video too. But first, let's figure out this black car real quick and go from there, right? Stay tuned. Alright, so now that the car is uncovered, we're gonna go ahead and do the first step in performing a compression test, and that is somehow turn off the fuel source. So you can do this one of two ways, right? You can either go into the engine bay and physically unplug the injectors if you're able to. If you're not able to do that, then you gotta find the fuel pump relay that's in your fuse box somewhere, pull that out. It's gonna turn off your fuel pump, obviously, and then your car is gonna shut off. Now, when I do that, I usually like to go ahead and crank it one more time, just to make sure I get anything that's on the lines and everything prior to sticking my compression tester in there. The little fuse that's in here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out, and then we'll go over to the engine bay side of things and go from there. So this one's pretty easy. All we have is this little guy right here, nice and covered, weatherproof kind of thing. I know this is still loose, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and secure this up here. Once I go to storage and I get the bolts for it, I just haven't had a chance to go to storage yet. But pop this, I'm gonna pop this baby, and that's and that's what keeps the fuel pump on. A little 30 amp fuse. We'll put it here, that way it doesn't get damaged. All right, let's go over to the engine bay. So for the engine bay, what we're looking for is the injectors. Now the injectors are obviously missing because, like I said, I've been here. These are the remainder of it. But usually you'll have your plug, and then this is on top here. So if you're able to just pop that out, then you can do that too. If not, for the SRTs, you actually have a fuse here, the relays in here, which is number 31. See if you can see that. Probably not. Anyways, fuel pump relay there, which is this bad boy. So you'll pull that out and then let the car run for a second, and it'll shut off on you, which is normal because you have no fuel. And then you can start your compression test. So full disclaimer, guys, I'm not too sure as far as what is the quote-unquote proper way of doing it, but this is what I do. I usually pull all my plugs out, all the wires out here, alright? And then I go in there and I'll take the spark plug out of the hole, and I'll do all of them at the same time. Basically take everything out so it'll be all open, and then I'll do one at a time and just kind of write down the readings and make sure they're within a certain number of each other, percentage I think it is, but I basically like to keep them all the same number if I can. So we'll do one, I'll show you. This is really easy, really. You can do this. You'll be able to do this by yourselves, guys. This is super easy. This is my Craftsman compression tester. Craftsman. And for the SRT, it uses this one. You basically just want to match it to your injectors. Make sure it's the same thread type. You don't want to screw this in and mess up. Make sure it's the same thread type. You don't want to screw this in and mess up the spark plug hole. But this kit has a whole bunch of different fittings, so it's pretty good. It wasn't too bad either. I recommend it. I've had this one kit for maybe like 3 years now, I want to say. So I like it. It's never let me down. It's usually works. Everything's on point all the time, and it's easy to use. I mean, you just take this sucker, screw it in the hole, plug in this other end, and start cranking. And once it stops, that's your reading basically. So let's do that now. All right, so you're gonna need a couple more tools. You're gonna need the spark plug socket, which in this case is a 5/8. Now personally, I hate using the one that has the little rubber, just because sometimes when I'm putting it in place, it tends to pull the socket out, and then I'm fighting here with a socket. So instead, what I do is I'll use just a 5/8 regular. No sort of special, nothing here as far as extra nonsense, but you want to make sure you don't just drop them in the hole. So I use an old spark plug wire here, and then I'll stick it in there, thread in a couple, few turns to make sure it's in place, and I'll pull it out. So let's do that now. Now when you thread this in, guys, I like to make sure I go the loosening route, and then so it sits properly, and then go ahead and tighten it. And once it's just hand tight there, good to go. Don't be going super crazy. And you take this bad boy right here, plug it in that hole. Wow. Make sure it's secured. Okay, so just make sure it locks in place, and then you just do this. That's what I do. I turn it to the windshield so I can see, right? And let's go inside the car. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, all you gotta do is, if you have a full-blown manual, you're gonna need somebody here. right? That way you can press the clutch. But this car is a converted automatic, so I don't need to be there. I can do it from the passenger side. I also need a new freaking dash just from sitting. Dodge, I don't know, Dodge. Well, your dashes suck at times, man. Jeez. How does a dash crack from sitting? I don't understand. And that was actually, that wasn't a brand new one. That wasn't a brand new. My other car has a brand new one because it decided to break in a million pieces. That's a video about that somewhere on the channel. But yeah, back to the point here. Becoming very hard to find, guys. But yeah, my battery is 100% crap. That no longer works, so I have to use this little jump box thing here from Julo. It's from Gulo. There's this little jump box from Gulo. I don't know. But this thing here is freaking awesome. I recommend, if you're a car guy, you must have one of these in your car just in case. Make sure you keep it charged because it's useless if it's not charged. But you plug this bad boy in. Now this car is super dead, right? This isn't a sponsor ad, by the way. Make sure you get one. They got different brands. See this little boost button here? You press that, and the car comes to life. We got lights, we got everything. We're gonna plug this in here. Low mileage. Take a look at your meter here and just crank away. Oh my God, it is dead. She is dead. Hold on. We're gonna press this. Okay. You're gonna press that power button there, give it that boost. You should be able to crank it away. And that's it. Okay? Don't be sitting there. Don't be sitting there for 20 seconds cranking the car, hoping the pressure goes up. It's not. Alright? And you're gonna ruin your car. So real quick, let's go see what we got. You guys off, man, automatic focus, but here we go. The results are I think it's like 185, 190 range. So pretty good. Alright, so once you do that, so you press this, you let it go. Now you want to do each individual cylinder, and you want to write it down somewhere. That way you can kind of go back and look, and then you go from there, right? So this car had 185, 190, 185, 190. So I'm happy about that. They're within 5 psi of each other, so there's nothing really to worry about. So if we have compression, what's the next problem, right? Well, you saw the last video, you saw the gunk that it had in the fuel pressure, in the fuel pump, my bad, in the fuel pump. So my other thought is, okay, maybe the line is clogged, right? So I went ahead and I pulled it out of here. You can see some markings there, lovely. But pull this line out. I stuck it in my previous oil bucket, and then I primed the fuel pump to make sure. And guess what? Plenty of fuel came out of there, so I know I'm getting fuel all the way through the car. Right? So now what the hell's going on? Fuel here, what the hell's going on? Right? So I pulled the injectors off just to see. I wanted just to see the condition, and I wasn't too happy with them. So I'm guessing that's my issue. I'm gonna show you the injectors right now. Let me go get them real quick. Hold on. Hear me? No. Well, I guess you can kind of see it in there. It's a little brownish. They got a little rusty looking. I don't like that. And in here, they're all like white haze, almost like that same texture that the old fuel pump had. So what I'm guessing is whatever gunk nonsense was in the fuel pump that seized it that bad is the same thing that's happening here. So what I'm gonna do is I actually ordered a whole new set of these. So those are coming, and you guys be blurry all the damn time. Anyway, so I ordered a whole new set of these. Those are coming in, I think by Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Not this Monday, next Monday. So I gotta wait a whole week for that. But yeah, these are FIC 2150s. So I ordered the same thing, another set of FIC 2150s, and these are gonna get sent out to clean and see if they work for the blue car. So once again, guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot to me, and as a result, if I can get to 500 subscribers, I want to go ahead and do a giveaway with everyone. Still don't know what that's gonna look like, but if you own a car, you're gonna be able to enjoy it. It doesn't matter what car you own, you'll enjoy it. And it's basically how thanks from me to you guys, and I will hope to do it every time we hit that 500 mark. So 500, 1,000, 1,500, I would like to do the same thing and just keep it going till whatever, till it ends. Basically, don't matter to me. I want to give back to you guys, you know. And yeah, I want to keep creating content. It's all going to be car related for the most part, something car related 99% of the time, right? I still have this black car that we worked on today, the red car that you guys saw on the review, which is going to be going through a full resto basically. I got my STI that I just got back up and running, so that's coming up. We have the two-tone that's made a couple videos recently, the blue car that I had started with on the channel, that's going to be coming back. And then I got the Evo, I got the truck, the big boy, I got another Evo, and we have another special car, but I'm gonna keep that one on the wraps for now, and we'll go through that one later. I think you guys are gonna enjoy that one. That one's pretty cool. And then that's it. And I don't know. Yeah. So I'm sure I'll buy more cars down the road. So we're always gonna have cars on this channel. New stuff, old stuff. I don't know, stuff that I like. Basically, I enjoy every car. You know, I'm not a brand person. Stick to one brand, call it a day. I literally enjoy a lot of cars. If I was rich, it would be game over as far as my car collection would go. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, drop it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer within reasonable time. And yeah, like, subscribe, let your friends know. Let's get us to 500. Let's do this giveaway. I'm excited about that, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.